Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video, and in this one, it is time to talk about the Halloween event coming up. So far, Epic Games is still trying to keep it a mystery, so I thought we might as well go through everything we know about it so far, all of the facts and stuff like that, all of the rumors, as well as go through some theories of what is likely to be coming into this Halloween event. And when I say theories and rumors, I'm talking about new skins theories, new points on the map, new items, crazy stuff. And guys, I think it's safe to say that this Halloween event is going to be amazing. But considering October is just like a week or so away, I am absolutely hyped for this. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed the video or are hyped for Season 6 and the Halloween event, be sure to hit that like button down below. On top of that, be sure to comment your favorite holiday. Is it Halloween? Is it Christmas? Which is coming up very soon as well. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. But yeah, without further ado here, let's jump into it with the first thing I want to talk about, and that is this fact that actually came from Ninja, talking about how this event is supposedly going to be pretty huge. So he did say this a little bit ago. I don't remember the exact date he said it, but he said it on stream, and apparently he was actually, you know, talking with people at Epic Games. I'm not exactly sure if he was there, but he did receive some information about the Halloween event. Now granted, he didn't say anything specific, it was very vague, but he did still say a tiny bit about it, making it pretty interesting. So paraphrasing what he said on stream, specifically he says, they gave me some interesting, you know, little hints and stuff there. And then along with that, he also says, and they showed me some cool and up and coming things. I'm just pumped for Halloween, dude. And this is when he was talking to some other people in his squad. But guys, if Ninja's pumped just knowing exactly what is coming up, I'm expecting this event to be crazy. And it just makes sense that it would be crazy. If you don't remember, Halloween was like the first event in Battle Royale that was like, you know, a special event. I believe the first anniversary of Battle Royale is coming up in like a week or so, something like that. So I think it's safe to say that this event is going to be even more special than the last one to try and top it. But yeah, since we know that the Halloween event is going to be pretty much insane, we got to get into some guesses of what exactly is going to be in this brand new event. And let's start off with some skins, because I think we actually got a clue at what possible skins we could be getting with one of the recent items in the shop. That's right guys, I am talking about these creepy looking clowns. Oh my goodness. But yeah, do you guys think it's a coincidence that they decided to introduce these ones that are basically costumes into the game pretty close to October and Halloween itself? I don't really think so. I think this might be a possible hint at what possible skins we could be getting, and I think that it's very likely that for Halloween we're going to be getting a ton of costumes that have these customizable, you know, things to them. Like obviously the clown has a mask that you can put on and off, but that's pretty much like a Halloween costume, so it would make sense that the Halloween skins coming for this next update, or not really this next update, but just the Halloween event in general, I think it's very, very likely to have some like customizable costumes. That just seems like something that Epic Games would do, and it would make those skins even cooler because you would be able to have different variants of them, and I definitely think we need to see more of that in the shop. And like what possible skins would be super likely? Well, we've already had the like skeleton skin with the skull trooper, we kind of had a zombie with the ghoul trooper, I guess she was more technically a ghoul, and then we had clowns recently, so like the most common costumes for Halloween they kind of already did, but there's still a couple of other ones that I think could be super likely, and one of them is like a Dracula skin or a vampire skin, because basically you would just have to take the John Wick in his suit, maybe alter the suit a little bit to more look like Dracula's, and then give John Wick himself like a different haircut, and I think that could work out pretty well. He would also probably have a customizable cape which would look super dope, so hopefully that is a skin that they would do. I think it's super likely, and again guys, leave your ideas down below in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys can come up with. But on top of that, they could also do like a lot of people have been saying like a pumpkin head skin, something with like a pumpkin on its head. Really could go different ways. It could be a funny looking skin like Jonesy got his head stuck in a pumpkin, or it could be a really cool one where it's like the headless horseman or something like that. I think that could be really dope. And then you could also even have maybe a mummy skin. But then on top of that, when can we expect the Halloween update to come around? Now granted, we don't know an exact date, so we can only sort of guess by looking at the previous Halloween event's date. But if you didn't know, last year's Halloween event actually started pretty late. According to the patch notes of the Fortnitemares event, that's what it was called, it started on October 26th, which is less than a week before Halloween. So this time around, I think it's likely that it may start a bit sooner. I think Epic Games knows that people are super excited for it, so I could see it starting like maybe 2 weeks before Halloween. So possibly around the 17th. Again, that's that's not an exact date, we don't know that yet, but since the high stakes event was pretty much 2 weeks, I'm thinking that's like the length they would go with for this new Halloween event. And again, they're not going to say that this stuff is crazy and only have it be around for like a week or so. They're going to have this event go on for a decent amount of time so we all get to enjoy it. But yeah, after that, let's move on to something that I think is pretty likely, and that is that we probably will be getting some new like special things on the map itself. So like a haunted house maybe. I could also see like graveyards showing up around the map with like these big tombs, because if you guys remember, in previous events, they've added special things onto the map itself. With the, I think it was called the Lunar New Year event or Chinese New Year event, they added all the shrines around the map, and those had like different chests in them and things, you know, you could actually find. And then with the first anniversary of Fortnite, they had the birthday cakes, which granted weren't like a special structure, but they did add a bunch of them around the map itself. So with that being said, I think it is super likely to get something like, maybe instead of the shrines, they do like these haunted tombs, similar to what can be found in Haunted Hills, but probably even more so. And like, I think they should revamp Haunted Hills and that house next to it in like the woods. I think they should make it like super haunted, add like pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns around it, maybe some ghosts like flying around, or even like husks showing up. I think there could be a lot of cool things they could do with that to make it even more special. But back to the like haunted houses or things showing up on the map itself, I think it is likely. I don't think they would skip out on that opportunity, especially when they did it with the Lunar New Year event, which was way less hyped. So hopefully, guys, we will be seeing something like that soon. On top of that, speaking of like the birthday cakes and things like that, I'm assuming that it would be super likely to get something like a special new consumable item like candy. That's right, guys. So similar to shield mushrooms and apples, this would act like something that would, I don't know, maybe give you shield and health at the same time. And you know what? Be super similar to the birthday cake pieces that showed up during that event. And with these, you know, they could show up around the map. If they do decide to do those like tombs that maybe go up or haunted houses, maybe you find the candy around those. Or what would also be a funny idea, maybe you find them by like going quote unquote trick-or-treating to different houses around the map. So they're like right at the door, sort of technically trick-or-treating, and you can find these to pick them up and heal yourself a little bit. I don't know. I think that would be super cool. And since they did it for the birthday event, I think they would probably do it for the Halloween event. On top of that, speaking about special things getting redone, it is more than likely that we're going to be getting the pumpkin launcher back from last season. Oh my goodness, that thing was legitimately kind of scary. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you were not around for the pumpkin launcher, oh my goodness. Like, that thing, it was intimidating. If you don't remember, it was a reskin of the rocket launcher in the game already. However, it shot these big pumpkin things, and when you shot them, they made this creepy laugh that you could hear from so far away, and then when they exploded, they laughed again in this creepy way. And back then, there wasn't really a limit on how many rockets you could have, so people would just be spamming them, and you would hear this creepy laugh over and over and over again. And to be honest, guys, I kind of miss it. So I think that Epic Games would probably bring this back, or they may do something different. I'm not exactly sure yet. This is the first time we've had an event come back since it's been over a year since the last Halloween event, so we don't exactly know for sure how they would handle redoing special reskinned items that they did before. So it's possible they keep it around, possible they do it a different way and reskin it as something else, or maybe they do like the grenade launcher reskin and it shoots pumpkins instead. I don't exactly know yet, but I'm kind of crossing my fingers that it comes back as the pumpkin launcher. Keeping it going here with another one that is likely to be expected in the Halloween event. That is special new challenges for things that you can unlock in game. Now, what exactly could we expect with these, and how is it likely that we could be getting challenges for the Halloween event? Well, guys, first of all, I think it's really likely that we will be getting challenges that you can complete to get some free items, simply because the last main events that we've already had in Fortnite, the birthday event and the high stakes event, which ended like about a week ago, both of those had special challenges for unlocking special items, and they were technically events in the game. So considering that Halloween is probably one of the most expected events, it's very likely that they will be doing the challenges once again so that you guys can unlock some special Halloween items. And probably it's going to be the same way where you do 3 challenges to unlock an overall item, and then those 3 challenges themselves, you probably would get like 2 special items and then maybe some XP as well, like in the previous ones. But along with that, there was also a backbling found recently that nobody's really been able to pinpoint where it's going to come into the game, and I saw it from 2 epic buddies on Twitter. It's sort of like this ghost like creepy looking backbling, but nobody knew what skin it was supposed to be with. So wouldn't it make sense sense that it would be an item that you get from Halloween challenges. Again, since apparently it's not a skins back bling, that's really the only other way that it would be able to come into the game. And guys, on top of that, we've already seen this happen with the birthday back bling that you were able to get during the birthday event. So it's entirely possible that this is the final item that you get. Now, it's also a little bit odd that it would be able to be found so early. However, things do change, and since it's a creepy back bling and there's really no skin so far that it's supposed to go with, it's at least very likely. And with that, hopefully we do get like a special pickaxe, maybe like a pumpkin something, I don't know, maybe even a special glider, but we're probably gonna get a spray as well. Either way, guys, let's keep it going here with, we may be getting a new umbrella glider. It's been a super long time since we got a brand new umbrella, and again, as a quick reminder for those of you who are brand new to the game, the umbrella gliders are awarded during different seasons and like events in the game. If you happen to win a match for like solo, duos, or squads, I'm not sure if it works in 50v50, but you get awarded a special version of the umbrella. So I'm wondering if they're going to be doing this for Halloween or if they've stopped it. So this is kind of like the proving point. If we don't get a special umbrella, they're probably not going to award any more for wins during the special events, which would make me sad, but come on, Epic. I'm excited to see like a special umbrella. I think that would be super, super dope. And then also with that, I guess, are the old Halloween skins like Skull Trooper and Ghoul Trooper going to return this time around? Well, I don't really want to get into it in this video because it does take quite a bit of time to explain. If you saw one of my previous ones talking about skins possibly returning, I go into it in detail there, so you'll probably want to check out that one in case you're curious on whether or not these skins as well as other skins may return in the future. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below as well as turn on notifications for more videos like this. On top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos here, such as on the left going through a bunch of secrets only true players know, and then on the right another fun video I'm sure you guys will enjoy. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.